Nancy! Oh my god! Oh, please tell me she's having a cameo. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aaron and I am back with another video for you guys. First thing that I saw when I woke up today was that there's a trailer for a new movie called The Craft Legacy. This is supposedly a retelling or I wouldn't say remake because it's not advertised as a remake, but it's like a new story for the original film, The Craft, back in 1996. And if you guys don't know, the 1996 film, The Craft movie, is one of my favorites. Fun little fact, 1996 version of The Craft is the first film that I watched after my baptism. Yes, years ago, I got baptized at my church, and literally the movie that I watched after I got back home from the baptism was The Craft. And I don't know, I was weird. And I love these kind of things. I love supernatural, I love witches, I love magic, I love spells, I love this kind of topics, I loved it as a kid when I watched it, and it holds a special place in my heart. So when I heard that they're bringing it back, I was so excited, but at the same time, I was so nervous because the reputations of when movies get brought back. I just want it to be good, I have no problem with remakes, no problem with reboots, retellings, or sequels to movies. I have no problem with those. I just want it to be good, and I just wanted to, connect with the previous film, the original film. And if they're trying to reboot it and have a new take on it, bring something new. Bring a fresh new take on it. That's just my thoughts on this. I heard that we're gonna bring it back. I didn't know we were gonna get a trailer for it, and I didn't know it was gonna be released, anytime soon. So I'm happy, I'm happy. That was the first thing I saw when I woke up, and I have been waiting a while to watch this. This new film is directed by Zoe Lister-Jones. This new film, The Craft Legacy, is from, the director is Zoe Lister-Jones, and I'm excited. It's a female director. I'm not saying that all female directors are great, but I'm glad that we get to have more female directors working on films. I'm excited to see what she has to bring for this film. I'm excited to see the new cast, the new Coven of Witches. So we'll see. Before I begin, if you're new to my channel, subscribe and also check out my social media pages. I'll leave the links down below. So without further ado, here is the trailer, the first trailer for The Craft Legacy. Please be good.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff
Oh,
as a board.
they already have that light as a feather, stiff as a board game. Blumhouse.
Okay. Alright, let's do this. I know it feels fast, but it's nice, isn't it? To have a family unit.
Come on in to meet the boys. They're really excited to meet you.
Ooh, the guy from Californication.
How you feeling about school? You can meet some new friends.
I know why the cage bird sings. Wow, that is super nasty. All right, enough. Settle down.
Do people still make fun of girls for period blood?
Hey. You know, to everyone. He's made us all mad.
Sorry, I just got brought back to the original film with the bathroom.
What is all this? This is a ceremony to celebrate you.
Wait, did she just meet them?
Why would you celebrate me? Because you're out fourth.
Just in time for the first period.
I'm not too sure how I feel about the sparkles.
This is all just a little crazy. Half the battle of having powers is believing you do. That's why covens have always been important.
Oh, I love that.
If we can do that,
Girls just want to have fun.
we need to put a spell on Timmy. We don't want to hurt him though, right? She's right. The number one rule of the craft: if a person is a danger to herself or others, they will be back.
Nancy! Oh my god! Oh, please tell me she's having a cameo.
I was starting to get a little
If Fruza Balk gets a cameo here, I'm dead.
We've gone too far. Was this just like some game to you? Oh, yeah. I feel different.
Oh, it seems like there's gonna be binding some powers.
We are the weirdos, mister.
That's a callback to the original too as well. On demand, okay. Please tell me it's not rated like PG-13 or PG. Okay, you know what? I have really mixed thoughts on this. I just want to say that this is definitely geared towards the younger audience. But at the same time, there are enough references and scenes that call back to the original 1996 that it draws to the original audience as well. That's a good and bad thing based on what I see in the trailer. When I read that they were bringing back The Craft, I was reading that this is not going to be a remake. From the trailer, it looks, because the main girl was holding a Polaroid of Nancy. So they're in the same universe. It looks like a sequel, but at the same time, they have so many references and callbacks to the original that it looks like it's going to be a remake, like an updated version of the remake, which that's what it feels like in the trailer. The thing I like about this trailer is that it draws on the nostalgia of the OG fans, you know? So it brings in that audience. At the same time, it's drawing in a new audience. And let's be honest, when it comes to remakes and reboots, every single time when people say, oh, it's not gonna live up to the original, or the original is always going to be superior, let's be honest, admit it to yourself, you're still gonna watch it. You're still going to watch it. It doesn't matter how much you're hating on it. In that sense, I feel like this, as the first trailer, is very smart. It's getting people to talk about it. I really hope they're gonna do something with the Polaroid, you know? When I saw the Polaroid of Nancy, my heart skipped a beat. Please tell me there's gonna be like a cameo or something. There's gonna be a cameo from the old cast members. Something, or at least connect the two movies, you know? Because we already know that this is in the same universe. I really hope that this trailer and the tone that's in this trailer is just in the trailer. I just really wish, in terms of this movie, that it's saving the surprises for us when the actual movie drops, you know? The tone in this trailer is very lighthearted, very, very teen drama-esque vibe, you know? In the likes of Vampire Diaries, Riverdale, The Secret Circle, you know? In the veins of those kind of shows, you know? It feels very teen drama. So that's what I'm getting from the trailer. I hope that the actual movie surprises us. Here's the deal. We're not dumb, okay? If you're trying to bring back something that has a big fan base, and in this case, it's The Craft. If you're trying to bring it back, the OG fans are not stupid. We're gonna notice the details. We're gonna notice every single thing, every single reference, and we're gonna try to analyze it. So you brought back a Polaroid of Nancy. In that Polaroid with Nancy, it was during the part, if you've seen the original 1996 film, The Craft, that was the part where Nancy and the other girls were ganging up on Sarah. And they were trying to hurt her, you know? Sarah's in the bathroom and Nancy and the other girls were ganging up on her. Where was the Polaroid? Last time I checked, Sarah did not have a Polaroid ready to just snap her picture when she was in the bathroom, okay? That's the scene, you know? In that Polaroid with Nancy, that was the scene. And I don't remember anyone taking a picture of Nancy in that scene. So that's what I'm saying, you know? We're not stupid. The OG fans are not stupid. We're gonna pick up on these things. Here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that they're gonna connect the two stories, you know? There's a reason why it's a Polaroid. In the beginning of the trailer, we see the main girl. She loves taking pictures with a Polaroid. So we know that Polaroids are her thing. And when she was holding a Polaroid of Nancy, I really hope that there's gonna be a connection, you know? Maybe there's maybe there's some sort of seance, or maybe there's some sort of time traveling, you know? Some sort of, maybe she time traveled back to when the OG cast members were doing their thing, and that's when she learns from them, you know? It may seem a little far-fetched, I know, but that's what I'm hoping, you know? I hope that they're gonna do something with it, you know? There has to be a reason why it's a Polaroid and not just a random paper printout from the printer, or a random picture from a Kodak camera. I'm hoping that they're gonna connect the two together. Some way, somehow, I don't know how they're gonna do it. But if they do, that's gonna be very good. If they don't, this is my concern, because I really hope it's not just an easy cash grab for them. I really hope that all these like references and draws from the original are not just sloppily put there, lazy writing where they just bring up some random reference to the old original movie and leave it there just for the sake of nostalgia to draw in the OG fans and not bring it up again and not connect it or not do something with it. Because if that is the case, which I hope is not, I'm gonna be so disappointed. And the part at the end where they brought back the original, which is, "We are the weirdos, mister." Well, first of all, girl, that's your dad. That's your dad. Second of all, I know what they were trying to do. This trailer would just bring so many things in reference to the original. I know what they were trying to do when they were trying to bring back that line, which was iconic in the original. When Fairuza Balk was saying it, I loved that part. In the original film, when Fairuza Balk said it, it was so cool and so badass. Not just because of Fairuza Balk, and not just because of the character Nancy. Everything in that movie was such a big personality, you know? It was such a very big, badass personality. That whole movie was a badass personality. This movie, knowing that it's sort of like a sequel, when the girl said that line, I know they're trying to draw in the OG fans, but I don't know, it just didn't work for me. It just felt like a random reference to the original for the sake of nostalgia. It just feels like it's forced there just so you can bring in the old fans. It doesn't feel genuine, if that makes sense. The sparkly magic, I don't know how I feel about that. I just don't know how I feel about the sparkles yet. This whole trailer is just a big mixed bag for me, but I feel like it was very smart of them to show what they showed. It definitely showed enough to attract the OG fans, but it also showed enough to bring in new fans. I'm hoping the next trailer, it will show all the differences that this movie is from the original. It's just a bunch of mixed reactions and emotions from me. Honestly, because I've seen the original. But I still have hope. It still looks promising. I'm not completely turned off by it, and I feel like it does have potential. And I'm just hoping it'll be decent. That's all I'm wishing. So I have faith. I have faith because I like the actors, especially Michelle Monaghan and David Duchovny. And as the new cast members, Kaylee Spaney, Gideon Adlon, Lovi Simone, Zoe Luna, Nicholas Galitzine. Those are the new cast members that I've seen. I wish them well. Yeah, that's all I can say about this. That's all I can say. Oh, by the way, one thing that I have a issue with also is the way they're portraying teens. I don't know, it just seems it seems like what adults feel like what teens would be doing, but it doesn't feel like what teens are actually doing. That's what I'm trying to say. It feels like what the older generation feels like the teens are like, or what their image is, but I don't feel like teens are exactly like this, at least in this time. I know they're cruel, and I know things like this happen. I don't know. I just have a weird feeling of the way they portrayed it in the movie. You know, it feels very caricature, but that's how I feel. Anyways, these are my thoughts and reaction to the trailer, the first trailer for The Craft Legacy. Looks like a sequel for the 1996 The Craft. one of my favorite movies. So these are my thoughts on this. What are your thoughts on this? Leave your comments down below. Subscribe to my channel if you want more updates on videos, and I'll see you guys later.